Good evening, everybody. So I have not told a funny story for a while, and I had some funny stuff happen in the last day or two. Well, I've been going to the doctor to, I don't know. At first I thought it was a gallbladder, and then they thought it was a midline hernia, and then they think I have like hydronephrosis. I think it's where your kidneys don't drain all the way or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I went to the doctor the other day. So as soon as we went into the office of it was the nurse practitioner of the urologist. We go in the office, we're sitting there. She's like, have a seat right there by the computer desk. I'm going to take your vitals and your blood pressure, stuff like that. And I look over, it's like, I've never been to the doctor's office before. There's a toilet right there. There's a toilet right there. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom in front of everybody. And I've told y'all before, I'm a shy pisser. If I had to do this in front of everybody, it could be a problem. I was worried. So that's the first thing I said. I said, I've never seen a toilet in the doctor's office before. Am I going to have to pee in front of you and Cindy and, a crowd? Or she said, no, we will step outside. We'll listen, but we'll step outside. So after she took we visited for a while, and she took my vitals, and it was all good. And so she's like, we're going to step out in the hallway. You're going to pee in this cup for me. She gave me this little cup. She's like, don't catch it until after you start peeing. Then you can, start catching it. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much pressure. Not down there. Pressure to pee in a cup. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this or not. But what you don't understand is I have a lot of business in through here. And it's not like I can always see what I'm doing, like in the toilets. I dropped everything down to the floor. Not my shirt, of course. Dropped it all down to the floor. So I start peeing, and then I got a cup in one hand, I got the lid in the other hand, so I start catching. I don't even know if it was a sloppy mess. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm catching anything. I was getting all over my hands. Finally I start hearing something going. And I'm like, okay, we're on to something. I'm feeling something up because I can tell it's getting to the top. And then I'm like, oh God, well, I better pull that out because I could probably fill 3 of those cups. So I pulled it out, and I'm sitting there, and I got my drawers down. I got a lid in one hand. I got a full cup in the other hand. I'm like, so I'm like, I don't even know what this. So I sit there, and finally finished. And so I set the lid on the floor, and the full cup on the floor, and I had dribbled it on the toilet, in my underwear. I was on the floor. I'm like, oh my, this is a mess. And what's sad? I told Cindy, I said, I feel horrible. I just now met this girl. She's the, probably the nurse for the nurse practitioner. I'm giving her a warm cup of urine. I just met her. I wiped it down. I wiped the floor down. I was like, oh, God. I was ready to be done. In my mind, I'm thinking I should have brought like a card or something that said like, I'm sorry. I should have brought you a rose and I gave you a hot cup of pee. Anyway, it all turned out good. I got a good looking bladder. My gallbladder is good looking. They said my kidneys, what they seen was good looking. I don't have any gallstones. I don't have any kidney stones from what they seen. It looked like, she's like, that dark stuff over in there, that's your stomach, and that's what you had for supper. I'm like, oh God, because my scan was at 8:30 at night, so we had ate dinner, and then went over and had that done. And I'm like, well, that's kind of gross, but so far, so good. Nothing's been found. It's like, I don't know, no news is good news, correct? So I pretty much left there feeling pretty good about myself. I'm like, yeah, I might be fluffy and fat on the outside, but she told me my kidneys and my gallbladder, they're meaty, fleshy, good shape, no stones. So never judge a book by its cover. you might look at somebody and be like, oh, man, they're overweight and white and all that, but they might have a really good-looking gallbladder, really good-looking kidney. Hey, I'm going to let you go for now. I'll keep you posted, though. I think I'm going to have another CT scan. They're going to do like a time-lapse type thing and look at my lower area and see if anything's happening down there, but it's been a while since anything happened down in the lower area. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk another time.